you doing here? I just wanted to come visit. Okay, well, come on in. Come on. Okay. Just sit down. There's a chair right here if you want. Are you comfortable? Oh, beautiful weather we're having, right? It's nice to see you. Can I give you a hug? Yeah, it's nice to see you. So what's been going on? I mean, how have you been? Yeah, that's cool. Mm, yeah, yeah, life can be stressful sometimes. Mm, yeah, I've been there before. Yeah, yeah, work can be pretty hectic sometimes. Mm, yeah, it's been a bit, hasn't it? Seems like last time you came over here, seems like it's been I don't know months ago maybe. Yeah, yeah, I know. Mm. So how's the family? Everything doing okay with them? Yeah. Oh, my family, we're doing okay. I mean, my parents are doing all right. They're doing their thing. You know, they're working. Uh, my sisters are working. Everybody seems like they've got their own thing nowadays. Everybody's all grown up. Everybody's doing their own grown up things. I know it's weird being a grown up, isn't it? Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, it seems like just yesterday I was like a kid. Um, I was in high school doing high school things, and yeah, I know, right? Um, yeah, I know that it just seems like life just flies by anymore, doesn't it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Um, yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah. Not really much I can say about it, to be honest. I mean, we're all just kind of in this thing together, this thing called life. Um, I'm glad you stopped by today. I kind of needed a friend to talk to too. Like maybe we were in the right place at the right time. Just wanted to stop by. Yeah, I know. Um, it's great. It's great. Like I'm glad you came over. Yeah, it's nice spending time with you. Mm. Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad things are going great for you. Oh, me? I'm doing all right. I had some job interviews that came up. Got some things going. So things are looking up. I mean, I might be getting a job soon. So keep my fingers crossed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Been working on your hobbies. Yeah. Yeah. I try to work on my hobbies too. Um, I got many. I got so many hobbies. Like playing guitar, uh, painting. I've been getting into painting a lot lately. So you've been working on your artwork too? What you've been doing, graphic stuff. So you've been getting on. What you get on that pad? You get like that pad and you draw on it and like you do digital artwork. Oh, that's cool. You have to send me. Are you on DeviantArt? Oh, okay. Yeah, just send me your profile thing and I'll look it up. I'll look up your artwork on there. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to get your artwork out there, isn't it? It's hard to really when you're passionate about something, you want to share it with the world. And I have this thing that I've been thinking of lately, and it's like one day I'll die, one day I'll pass on, but my artwork will continue whether I'm here or not, which is a beautiful thing to think about. Well, it's kind of dark, but I know, right? But also it's beautiful in a way. Like your artwork will continue without you. It's like something that you gave to the world, and it's here. It's here after you're gone, like a memoriam. Yeah, yeah, I know. It's an interesting way to put things, ain't it? Mm, yeah, I haven't really been working on much myself. Um, there's just been kind of. I mean, I've been trying to play around with my guitar and stuff lately. Um, I worked on a couple songs. Um, they're just kind of work in progresses. Yeah. Um, yeah, yeah, I get that. Mm, so, summer's coming up. Um, anything that you're planning on doing during the summer? Oh, okay, that sounds cool. Yeah, um, I don't really know myself. I mean, I know that I'm probably going to be working soon. Um, I don't really know what I'm planning on doing this. I was wanting to plan on going camping. Yeah, it's always nice to go camping because you just kind of you're just away from the hustle and bustle of life, and you can just relax somewhere peaceful. Um, yeah, it's nice. I went camping. I don't know. I went camping for a couple of years. I didn't go this last year because I was moving and I just kind of got caught up and I was working too and moved here, so I didn't get a chance. I usually try to do it like in August of every year, but yeah, the last couple of years I did go camping. And it was nice. Tent camping. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I slept it rough too. I didn't have an air mattress, so I just kind of slept on the ground, and it was hard on my back. Yeah, yeah, I know, right? You gotta have an air mat. Do you have one? Yeah, I just got one, but I haven't put it up yet. Like I haven't went camping with it yet. Yeah, yeah. I'd love to get an RV one day or a camper, but that's years from now. Like that's like I want to get like an actual house and make sure I have like a place to park it. Yeah, I mean I could get one now, but I'd have to like take it to like a one of those. You know what those are called? The storage unit places. I'd have to take it to one of those, and then I'd have to be worried about people trying to break into it. I know, right? It's a crazy world we live in anymore, isn't it? Mm, yeah, I know. It's afraid to really go much anywhere sometimes. I mean, I try not to be like that because um, try to be open to everybody, you know. Yeah, yeah, I know. I'll be careful, I promise. You be careful too. Yeah. Mm, I know, right? Talk about the weather. This crazy. This weather has been crazy, hasn't it? Uh, yeah, I know. That, I think just a couple nights ago, I we had like these crazy tornadoes that came through. There was one that went in between Lebanon, I think South Lebanon, kind of near where I'm at. Just kind of there's one that just kind of went in between the two cities. Hit a couple buildings and more. I know it was a crazy night. That's for sure. Uh, Living in a trailer too. Um, it gets even more even more worried. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, good thing you live in a house and you have a basement. Yeah. Oh, really? Your basement flooded? Wow, sorry to hear about that. Yeah, that sucks. So you having somebody come out and fix it? Yeah, yeah, I know. It's expensive, ain't it? Everything's expensive anymore, isn't it? Yeah. Mhm. I don't get it. No, I mean, I. Okay, so I know the economy's got to keep going, but it's like, at what point? I know, right? Like, at what point, dude? It's just crazy. It's like this inflation that just keeps going up. It's almost like it goes up like a mountain, and it's like, at what? It's eventually got to come down at some point, right? Like, you just can't. It just, yeah, I know, right? It just can't keep going up. Uh, yeah, true that. Yeah. Yeah, groceries. What do I? I'd say probably an average of 150, 200 sometimes. I know, right? It's about the same as you. Yeah. Yeah, we're in the same boat. Mm, mm, yeah. Tell me about it. Mm, yeah. On the lighter side, um, just be thankful for what we have, right? Yeah. Yeah. I try to remind myself that every day. Just be thankful for what I have. Um, yeah. You don't know what you got until it's gone. I mean, yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Life does that to you. Um, mm, yeah. I think the same thing. Um, I don't know. I mean, I guess you just gotta roll with the punches. At least that's what I've done with my life. I could have given up at any point. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Like, well, thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot coming from you. Um, Not gonna lie. Sometimes I still feel that way too. Like it's just like, yeah, especially when it beats you up and is kicking you while you're down. Yeah. No, I've been there before. Mm. That's no fun. Mm, yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I agree. Like, what's the point of what's the point of struggling all the time? Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm the same way. Like, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I just struggle to find words. Sometimes, like, I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's nice just to sit in silence for a bit when you just don't know what to say. Yeah, yeah, true. Mm, um, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I feel like you ever feel like sometimes uh, you ever feel like sometimes when you're in a crowd of people and you have something that's been eating at you for so long that you just want to scream. You just want to scream what you're thinking, and but you just can't. Like, yeah, mm, like you just can't. But you also gotta act normal. You know, you gotta act normal. It's like, what's normal anyway? It's like, I know, right? Everybody's crazy in their own way. Or should I say different in their own way? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wonder that too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, I get that way too. You just feel lonely no matter where you go. Yeah. It can also be self-sabotaging sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just. I've been trying to get out there a little bit more myself too. Just because ever since my accident, um, just been wanting to try to break out of that shell, you know. I mean, life is so short. It can end at any moment, you know. Yeah. Oh, you got something on your. There you go. I got it. You had like a fly. Yeah, fly in your hair. They're annoying, aren't they? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing much today myself, really. I had a phone interview a little bit ago. I think it went pretty well. Yeah. We just kind of talked about what the job was, what it entailed. You know how that goes, right? Yeah. It was a phone interview, so yeah, they didn't do FaceTime. I know, right? I even dressed. I put on a dress shirt, and I thought, well, maybe if yeah, no, it was just a regular phone call. I mean, it seemed like it went pretty well. So they'd follow up with me in a week or two. Well, I told him because he suggested or he would ask he was asking me like, well, I mean, when would you when would you want to you know when would you want to move forward and stuff, and I was like, yeah, just give me like a week or two, cause I got a lot going on right now. Yeah, mm, I got other. I didn't mention it to him, but I got other interviews that I was planning on doing. Yeah, yeah, you don't want to mention that stuff, especially to an employer. Yeah. Mm, yep. Yeah, I know, right? I feel like everybody's working to survive. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I can work and be happy just about anywhere, but um, also, I mean, I have limits. You know, like I don't know. Like I think the average like length of my past employment is like a year. You too? Yeah. Yeah. It's. I think that's my tolerance for jobs. Most jobs, anyways. I mean, one that I had, I worked like 2 3 years at this place. Unheard of. I mean, the longest I've ever worked anywhere. I don't understand how people can work 10, 20 years somewhere. One job. It's like, I mean, I know they move up in their job and, they do different things in their certain place where they work, but yeah, I know, right? Like, so much time wasted. Maybe it's not totally wasted because they're still making money where they're at, but it's like, man, not even not even 2 years in, I would start feeling like I'd be going crazy. I know, right? Yeah, I'm just that way though. I can't explain it. Like it's just, I can't stay in any one job for too long. Yeah, like I try. Like I pack when I worked there. I worked there for almost 3 years. That's the longest I've ever worked anywhere. I think I think what makes a huge difference in a place that you work is the people. The people you work with. Because when I worked at PAC, I got along with a lot of people there, and some people I got close relationships with. I still talk to them to this day. Like I got a couple of people I have phone numbers with, old coworkers I worked with. Yeah, yeah. And then most places people just they work and that's it. And it's like, and I'm like that too. Like when I go, especially when I'm working somewhere for the first time, like I just want to go there. I want to focus on my work, and I just want to go home. Make it. That's what it was like when I worked at Ocado, and I made like a couple friends there, but for the most part, it was just go to work, come back and get the paycheck, go back home. I know, right? Needless to say, I didn't even last a year there. Yeah. No, I quit. Yeah, I quit a while ago. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I mean, it was okay for the most part. Like the job was alright. Um, it's just management. I know, right? Management was just they just didn't pay attention to their employees, and they didn't. It was almost like they were just trying to run the business, just to make money, and it was like it's like you gotta have more compassion for your employees than that. Yeah, you just you can't ignore your employees because they're the backbone of your company. Yeah, yeah, totally. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why I quit. I mean, people said I did a great job there. I cleaned machines well. I went well above and beyond. Like when I did like light maintenance, and I didn't even have to do that. I checked the machines, and I cleaned areas that most people wouldn't pay attention to, and not to brag or anything, but that was how I did it. That was just, yeah. And everybody was just going on and on about my performance. And you'd think management would be at some point would be like, well, this guy's a hard worker. Let's hire him on. Nothing. I mean, nothing of that sort. Yeah. No. I felt undervalued as a worker, so I quit. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta fucking, pardon my French, but you just gotta, sometimes you just gotta call it quits. When you feel like you aren't being listened to, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Amen. Yeah. Life's too short to be miserable. That's how I see it. My time is way more valuable somewhere else where I feel more accepted. Yeah. 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 I'm glad we see eye to eye on that at least. Yeah. Yeah, we see eye to eye on a lot of stuff, don't we? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I'm not really sure where things are headed, but I just try to live my life one day at a time. Yeah. I just try to. I just want to be happy. I think most people are wanting that nowadays. They'd just rather not work in misery every day of their life and struggle to try and make ends meet. Like most people, especially my position, they just rather be happy. I mean, yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I get it. Like that's the way I feel too. Like I want to just find something that I'd be happy doing. Yeah, yeah. I think everybody kind of wants that. Yeah. No, I mean, I get it. Like I get people need to work. They need to make a paycheck. They need to do what they can. Like I get that. Um, and that's what I've been trying to do most of my life too. Just try and. I feel like it's a form of survival at this point. Yeah, it is. Like it's a feels like it's a new form of survival. Like it's just it's funny because when I think of or when most people think of survival, um, think about like back in the gatherer days or like being out in the wilderness, where you gotta like fish. You gotta know how to hunt. You gotta know how to fish. Um, you got to know the basics of homesteading and just make a good like camp. Um, Make sure you have shelter. Find water, stuff like that. The, no, this is a different form of survival. This is almost like uh, yeah, I know, right? Like yeah, yeah. It's almost like yeah, like if you're homeless, it makes it that much harder. You know, especially in like big cities. Yeah, because I feel like it'd be harder to survive that way. Yeah, I feel terrible for homeless people. Like that's why I try to help when I can. Because I mean, I don't know. Like I just like being homeless in a big city and trying to survive day in and day out. Like I feel like that'd be. I feel like I would want to be out in the wilderness than be in the city. I know, right? Yeah. No, I'm being totally honest. Like if I was homeless or I found myself in a position where I was homeless, I wouldn't want to be homeless in a big city. No, hell no. Like I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't even want to be around people. No, I'd want to be in the wilderness. Find a close group of friends and just be out in the wilderness and survive out there. I feel like I'd have better chances. I know, right? But there's this channel that I follow on YouTube. Uh, I can't remember the name of it, but they go over like homeless. They this guy goes around with a camera and he records people who are homeless and he records their stories. Yeah, and some of them have it so hard, and I feel terrible for them. Yeah, yeah. Some of them are have like disabilities, missing limbs, um, from an accident and that they couldn't help in their life. I know, right? And it's just like I just feel terrible for these people. I feel helpless because I want to help them, but also it's like what can I do? I don't know what to do. Yeah, I know. And I'm out there in the city, and it's like they're trying their best to survive, and they're walking around and they're doing their thing, and they're trying to live their life like everybody else, and it's like they come across these people, and these people will just step on them, and they'll act like they don't even exist. I know. It's saddening. It really is. It's very depressing to see something like that. Because when I'm out and about, and I've been out a few times, um, some of the cities around here, and I know my parents always told me it's like you really don't want to just talk to just anybody because strangers are dangerous, and I know, yeah, you sound like them. I just can't help it. Like when I was, there was a few times when there was this town that was near me when I lived with my parents, and I would go out when I go to the gym because I really didn't have much else to do because I was sitting at home recovering from my accident. And I don't know, I just felt very like, because I watched a lot of that when I was recovering, a lot of that stuff, a lot of stuff related to that about homeless people and about like people just struggling with disabilities, and I felt very empathetic because of what I went through. That I just kind of felt like I needed to help, I guess. And I went around and I gave money, gave a little bit of money here and there to people that were homeless, or they just seemed like they were. Some of them had families and had kids, and whenever I'd see that, I'd get this lump in my throat, and I'd be like, nobody should, nobody should be in that position. I mean, especially if they have kids. Like, it's one thing if I'm homeless because I'm single and I don't have kids. So if I'm homeless, it's just me. But I don't think anybody should be homeless, to be honest. I think having shelter of some kind should be a human right. Like, it almost seems inhumane. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what what to do to change things. Like, I want to do something, but I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Yeah, I guess I just try to help in any way I can. Whether it's, even though it might seem small, at least it's something. Yeah. Yeah, that fly came back. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Am I tired? I feel like well, I didn't sleep the greatest last night, to be honest. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's just been one of them nights, I guess. I've had a lot on my mind. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much. I had decent sleep. I think I finally got to sleep around 3 last night in the morning. 2:33, and then so I got, I think, probably 6 7 hours of sleep. So it's not terrible, but still not quite the quality of sleep I would like. Yeah. No, I'm fine. Like, I feel okay. Like, I got some coffee in the front room. I forgot to bring it in here. Actually, let me go get it. No, I can get it. Thank you, though. Don't worry about it. You got much left. There's a little bit left in there. Oh, it's just iced coffee. Yeah, I can't remember what. I think caramel macchiato, I think. Yeah. Sometimes I'll get that stuff. I mean, I have regular ground coffee, but sometimes I just like coffee right away. Yeah. I like that too. Yeah. Especially when I first get up. Yeah, I'm the type when I first get up, I don't like a lot of like noise or a lot of like distractions when I first get up. Yeah, I'm weird like that. Like I just when I get up, I like my peace and quiet and a cup of coffee. Yeah. Yep. Mm. I wouldn't say I'm not a morning person. Like I can talk to people in the morning. It's just I like a little bit of peace and quiet. I don't like being around large crowds in the morning or being like around a bunch of loud people. Yeah. Hell, even when I get on YouTube, like I'll just get on there and I'll watch stuff that's like very like quiet but still kind of engaging. Yeah. I've been watching a lot of these videos where they're kind of like they're kind of like talking about like life stuff. It's just one on one, like just one person talking, and they're calming when they talk. Yeah, stuff like that. Like, I don't like a lot of noisy stuff in the mornings when I first wake up. Although, I don't know, I would rather pick working day shift over night shift. Yeah, you like night shifts? I used to work night shift for years. I worked night shifts at several different jobs, and it was okay. Like I was younger then, and I didn't mind the hours, and I would just take whatever shift I would get. And most of the time, it was a night shift position, and so I did that for several years straight. Yeah, yeah. I know night shifts. You never fully get used to it, really. Like you're just kind of you're in limbo, as it were. Like you're just kind of you just kind of wake up mid late afternoon, and you start your day. Because when I worked at Pack, I would get up at like I would have to be at work around 8 p.m. So I would usually get up around 5 or 6 in the afternoon, and I would make my coffee. I would I would eat something, try to eat something, so that way, because I worked 12-hour shifts at the time, so these were long nights, long work days, and try to eat something hearty. Uh, Go to work, and I wouldn't have to. Sometimes I wouldn't get my first break until like midnight. No, I'm being totally honest. Like I would, yeah, because I was a machine operator. So when I was a packer, it wasn't too bad. Like I was able to get my breaks whenever. But when I became an operator, like that's when things changed. Like I just I there were some times where I would only get one break, and I would have to fight to even get that break. Like I would shut the machine down sometimes just to get one break. Yeah, I know. Like it was ridiculous. Over a 12-hour span, one break is not enough. Yeah, and it would be my lunch break. That just to eat, just to hold me over for the rest of the shift. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you at least get your breaks. Yeah, yeah. The 10, 15 minute, well, even 10 minutes, like makes a huge difference. Yeah, Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta head out soon. That's fine. I'm glad you stopped by. Yeah. What am I doing tonight? I don't know. I'll probably do do up some dishes. Um, maybe take the trash out. Um, not really much. I mean, make some dinner. I'm not sure what I'm making tonight. I've got a couple things. Like I've got stuff for. I got stuff for stuffed shells one night, and I've got stuff for what was the other meal? Oh, nachos. I had nachos last night. They weren't too bad. Yeah. Um, I have a couple hamburger helpers in there. I might just do one of those tonight. I don't know. Yeah, probably just be one of those nights. Uh, and then I'll get on and I'll play some. I'll play a video game for a few hours before bed. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do tonight. Yeah, not much anything really. Yeah, what kind of video games do you like? Oh, that's cool. I haven't played that one yet. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, yeah. I've been playing a lot of like Stardew Valley lately. A lot of like just get back into video games. I haven't played them for a long while. Uh, but yeah, I've just been getting like Minecraft, like crafting survival stuff, like really laid back stuff. Just try to get back into video games. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. Uh, yeah, it's been nice seeing you. Yeah, I'll have to hook up on Steam. Oh, what's my gamer tag? Daft Guy 86, I think. Yeah, DAFTGUI. It's all one word and 86. Yeah, yeah. Look me up. Look me up. I play a lot of Minecraft, a lot of like Stardew Valley. Uh, yeah, yeah. All right. Sounds cool. All right. Well, it's been nice seeing you. Yeah. All right. Take care. Yeah.